Team, Arsalan Deleri playing off -1 goal to come forward and do a little circle. Round of applause please ladies and gentlemen. At number 2, Alex Stone, 0 goal, powerhouse player. A joy to watch. At number 3, board member Benji Davis, 2 goals, equally great play from Benji all season long. And at back, Seb Hancock, the 4-goal pro, who's brought so much lustre to Ham Polo Club this season, and we're delighted to have him. The Jet Set team playing in those grey shirts. At number 1, Aidan Christopherson, -1 goal player. At number 2, former committee member Catherine Smithick, another great local favourite. And at number 3, our pro, Manuel Perez Alduna. What can I say about Manuel? I've already said it, but he's great. And at back, a 3-goal player, George Crane, playing at number 4. No, it's Manu at 4. Well, they've changed the shirt numbers. Sorry, Manu, I didn't see your hat. Manu's in the red helmet, it rolls it in, it pops through, it goes straight to, I think that's George Crane there, playing in the grey shirts. Alex Stone pickpockets him straight away. No messing there, Alex straight into it. A bit like Manchester City yesterday against Man United, no messing, straight in, and that ball travels forward, brilliantly hit forward by Seb Hancock. Alex, it's actually Benji Davis there, and he takes it towards the goal, tries to sweep it across, but it goes out. Perez Altuna, brilliant Argentine player and pro at Ham Polo Club. Playing with him is a joy. Just don't get too close to him when he lets go. Right, here he is on the boards, down the far side in that distinctive red helmet. And he smashes it forward, and that's what I mean about not being too close to those hits. Right, that's Catherine Smithick doing a great job there in front and being hounded by Benji Davis. She can't quite get her, she's backed up there. Excellent play by Aidan Christopherson. And he's still with the ball, or he's being... Oh, he's still got it. Well done, Aidan. And he's lying in front of goal. Kenny's scuffing it a bit. He's backed. But it looks as though the Tappington guys have been able to clear that ball out, and indeed they have, and that's Seb Hancock. Passes it down to Benji Davis, the number 2 goaler, who's on the boards. And Catherine Smithick has to get out of the way. She must yield, and she does. But Manu Perez is there. Still, Benji's got the ball. And now that's a great hit forward. And Alex Stone is on to it like a shot. George Crane is there first. Backhand. A lovely backhand. Offside backhand. Straight to Manu. That was great interplay there. And that is the key to good polo. Playing on the line. Passing to your fellow player. Manu creating space there. George Crane with him. He drops it. George Crane will be the beneficiary of that. What a great pass by Manu. That's great team play. Unselfish, nuclear-powered, renewable energy registered scoreboard. Still needs a bit of attention. Steadies his stick, steadies his nerve. The ball is a daisy cutter, I think we used to call them. Manu is quick and alive to it. He didn't have the power or the height. Wasn't a trouble, Manu. And there he is, on a bit of a charge. Look at him scooping that up. I love the way he does that. He's run into trouble there and he's lost the ball. Now it's with Seb Hancock and he takes it the other way. Takes it in his stride. Look at that. Unleashes. No, he couldn't quite get that. Scuffs it. Pushes across. Still got it though. Unleashes, and Alex Davis, there it goes. And that's whacked out there by the Jet Set team. It's George Crane. Picked up very quickly and adroitly by Seb Hancock. Turns it around. He's ticky-tacky. Look at that, he's still got it in front of the goal. Is he going to put that in? No billing here. Yes, takes it all the way through. What a great goal. And the account is open. Beautiful location, sandwiched between Richmond Park, Ham House, the German School, the Royal Star and Garter home. 18th century hotel turned into a home for the injured soldiers and service personnel of this country back in the 19th century, I believe, maybe in the late 18th. Travelling in stride, shadowed by Alex takes it forward, trying to do a cut shot. A bit like a footballer bends. Templeton now hitting out, Benji Davis there. And of course, at every goal, the teams change ends. Manu is there first. Quick out of the blocks. Doesn't quite do what he expected there, and he leaves it to St. Hancock. Turns around. I'm not sure if that's because he's steadying that pony, because he gave time for the jet set players to get back. He's got it again. He shoves it forward beautifully. What a hit. And that looks like Alex Stone on a charge coming through. However, Catherine Smithick saves the day for jet set, brings it across very smartly towards the clubhouse. What a nice under the net cut shot. That's a great shot. And down it goes. Off the boards, bounced perfectly, and she's on a run and 3/4. That is great. Good play, Catherine. Oh, what a shame. Gosh, how annoying that was when Benji Davis did that near side backhand and just takes it away. All that steam taken out of the situation. Great play though by Catherine Smithick. Okay, so it's now it's with the grey shirts. George Craig, Manu, they got 30 seconds. That's the bell that tells us 30 seconds left. At least we don't need a clock for that. Right, Manu is there. Can he get it? He's hooked out. Good defensive play by Templeton, putting that great player off his stride. And now we got Benji Davis. That therefore, is that the end? Got it, isn't it? And he just stabs at it, and that's enough because Manu ain't going to miss those kind of shots. He goes all the way through and ends up with Benji Davis with that peaked helmet, blue with a white peak. It's very useful for recognising who he is, and Manu just clips it back very tartly and cleverly there to George Crane. And a whistle got to hit, giant shot. It does fly, but it hasn't got the length. No, it is almost going out. Actually, it's got quite a length. And I think it did go out. Okay, so here we go. Once more into the breach. Manu hits it. A real belter of a shot all the way across. They're chasing after it like Billy O. Catherine Smithick. Oh, that all the way down, that's on the boards. A tricky shot to handle. She's doing it beautifully. Yes, she's got it. Once more, off the boards. Brilliant play. Catherine Smithick on fire this afternoon. After all that hard work, once more, it's in the hands of the Tattletons. Unleashing Seb Hancock. Alex Stone, calling Alex Stone. I know you're there. Oh, she couldn't quite get traction on that. That would have been a great run. And now it comes back the other way once more. George Crane. Flying in that breeze, leaves it very, very smartly for Manu. Oh, look at that, Alex. That's a magnificent defensive near side backhand, taking that right off of Manu at the moment of, trigger pulling. He won't thank you for that, but it was brilliant. A joy to watch. So it's back. The jet sets. Can he hit it from there? Oh, what a shame. Just a little bit too much and he hits the horse's hoof. They are protected hooves. And now it's Seb Hancock showing us what he can do. George Crane says, no, anything you can do, I can do better. He's now got the near side, backhand rather, and he backs it beautifully to Manu. Those two are playing fabulously together. Manu, he's not going to get snook off this time. Alex is there. Oh no, it's Benji. Oh, he's still in front. He's still ticky-tacking. He's near side forehand. Wow, what a goal. So, Bianca tries to put that ball in, but it's immediately popped back out in the same direction. Back towards her. A bit of a melee, and they've got to be careful of those melees because nobody wants to get too deep into a horse's hooves. So they're told to back off, and that's right. Hancock there. Oh, what an amazing, clever shot. That just turned it exactly the opposite way. Nobody expected that, not even the commentator. Benji Davis returns the compliment brilliantly to Seb Hancock. Seb steadying that horse. I think it's still a bit fresh, that horse. What a great shot forward. That's brilliant to Alex Stone. Manu is there to shut the door, though. brings it round. Alex still on him. He'll remember what she did not so very long ago. So he drops it very cleverly once more. Those two are playing superbly well together. Look at that George Crane mega hit. Benji's got to get out there. It's Alex Saddle to try and reach that. Backs it the other way. Alex Stone inside. Forehand coming back on Manu. Manu tries to return that compliment. Couldn't quite get there. Alex has still got it. Manu hustles her out, rides her off. Well, this is good polo, folks. Really good. It's harum scarum, back and forth. Look at this. George Crane, what's he going to do? Seb Hancock can't quite keep with him. He's in front of goal. He just flips it up. It hits the post. Who would have believed that? Backed out by Seb Hancock. I think the goal judge was just fanning himself. It is warm out there. Alex Stone. I bet these players are feeling that they'll welcome more of that breeze in a few minutes. If we can get some breeze back, please. Weather gods. Look at that great play, George Crane, and Benji's got to really get on his skates on there to get across. He tries, but Manu is there. He missed, and Manu is the recipient of a free.
Oh, thank you.
No, he's not. It's the trouble with the hitting person putting it in. And Catherine Smithing does just that beautifully. And the Jet Set team to a 3-goaler and a 2-goaler. And look at that. That is Aidan Christopherson out on his own. Out to do a goal. A virtuoso display as he's right in front of the post. Oh, and he just pops. Oh dear, oh dear. Very often the way that last hit, you think, yes, it goes slightly awry because you're thinking about it. Backhanded, back in the direction of the German school between George Crane and Manu. They're playing together so brilliantly, and the teammates are also putting in a real stint. Ball, I think, hits a course. Of course they do. Great hit out by Benji Davis, and that bell goes, and we got the 30-second runoff in the second chukker. Seb Hancock is out front. He's a back, but he's back, front, out, every different way. Out front, out back, out east, out west. But it's taken away from him by George Crane. That's a lovely backhand out to Manu. It's quite a tussle here between Manu and George Crane on the one hand and Seb Hancock on the other. These great pros. And that second bell goes, and whatever Seb does, the scoreboard is to be believed. Okay, so the ball's gone in, and we're down at the Ham House end near the posters for Piper Heidsieck and Wimbledon Pale Ale and Lager. And Manu, who might fancy a lager or a pale ale, still working on the polo, and he hits it forward beautifully. Seb Hancock is there at the double, turns it round. The number 4 for the Tappleton team drops it for Manu, very conveniently for Manu. And he was sort of waiting for it. Did he know that was going to happen? Backed up by George Crane. Now he also slices it. Alex Stone on him in a heartbeat. George Crane is going to try and pick out Manu. No, it's gone back the other way. Alex working wonders on these pros. Incredible. George Crane drops it brilliantly for Manu. That is stunning play. The way those two are interplaying together is the reason they are 3.5 to 1 up. Oh, scuffing. Alex, you got it again. Well done. Near side backhand. Manu turns quickly back to the ball. He's got it again. Alex is haunting him, almost like a ghostly apparition. She backs it. Doesn't go too far because Manu just sits and waits. One more beautiful hit forward. Catherine Smithwick can't get there. Benji Davis to the rescue. Near side forehand on that lovely pony. The ball stops, spins round. It's almost got a life of its own out there. Look at that. Is he going to get out of that? I don't know what he's going to do. He's going to bring it out, turn it round. Where was the backhand? As some people say. Doesn't mean he would have got a forehand like that. And the whistle goes, and it wasn't going in anyway. Nicely hit by Benji Davis forward there to Seb Hancock. And notice they switched positions to try and keep up with the Jet Set team, and it's not easy, not an easy task at all. Look at that. And who's going to be on it first? Catherine Smithick, wise to that hit. Backs it, sends it the other way, picked up by Benji Davis very cleverly, very craftily. One way then the other. Alex Stone rides across and there's a claim for crossing, but it doesn't mean with the approval of the umpires. Seb Hancock clearing up. Excuse me, not for long. George Crane. It really is pell-mell. It's back and forth, up and down. Benji Davis is the first one to it, and it's George Crane one more time. Look at that near side forehand punt. Back to Benji. They're almost passing into each other. It's Benji's again, assisted by Alex Stone. Certainly the Tappleton team have come out in this third chukker with great intention. Nonetheless, it moves forward with the Greys. And they are grazing, I can tell you, they are moving. Look at that, it's like a shark in the water coming through. Heavens above. Ominous for the Tappleton team because Manu is there and he goes in front. Look at that, and they're playing 1-2 on the line together. 1-2, buckle my shoe. They're not buckling any shoes there with that shot. Nice hit forward, but yes, it is Alex Stone. She's there first. Beats Manu on the draw. Off the boards. Is it going to bounce out nicely? Not too bad. Difficult to get. Well played, Alex. Great play. Look at that. She's great. Moving forward. Back by Benji. On the line together. Sadly, it just moves slightly to the right from their perspective. And once more, we come back in the other direction. We've got a fabulous hit there by George Crane. He is playing brilliantly. Mr. Christopherson was doing a bit of good work there, and likewise, Catherine Smith couldn't quite get hold of that one. Who's going to pick that up? Seb Hancock. They're really using the full extent of this field. That tells you it's good polo. They're everywhere, here, there, and everywhere. I can't see where that ball's gone. It's sort of, oh, it's right back there with Manu, and he's positioned pretty. Look at that hit. That's magnificent. It's Catherine Smithick. And can she get there? It's the number one for Tappleton. It looks like they have the advantage, but the ball pops back in the other direction. It's now Aidan Christopherson across the front of the goal. Got to back it. Is that in? That's in. That's a great goal for Jet Set. Well played. See, horses in their elements. Horses with movement, passion. It's an art. It's a science too. Because so much goes into looking after these beautiful horses, and with all the vets and all the work that goes on and the training, and then the grounds with all the work that goes into that, it really is an art and a science. Okay, Benji Davis showing art for art's sake. Alex Stone backs him up. Manu, the latest ball thrown in very abruptly through that melee. Doesn't matter how it gets there, it just got there, and it is now. George Crane pushes it forward to Manu. They sort of find each other instinctively, so they've played together for years. Okay, Benji gets in amongst them, trying to bring it around. It's a bit sticky there, a bit like inflation, sticky inflation, that's the new expression. It also means can't get a hold of it. Right, George Crane playing beautifully, taking Benji all the way out, pushing it across. Look at that burst of acceleration on that beautiful pony, galloping over there. And then another hit forward. The bell goes. Seb Hancock's got to do a near side backhand. He can't. Oh, that's an even better shot. Look at that, the travel on that. Just turn it around, and anything you can do, I can do better, says Manu. What great display of fabulous polo shots. I'm not sure who's got that. I think it's Benji Davis. Picks it up from the back, pushes it forward. Seb Hancock, has he got the length? It has the length, but it doesn't have the line, and he's out of time. That is the end of 1 goals.
No, I mean like the arc.
Pride to Incorporation. All these great people putting in so much time for this club. I think they've looked out and seen the sunshine. Okay, it looks as though there's something going on the ground. The commentator's the last to know, of course, especially as he's not been to spectator since last weekend. Tattleton turning it around. That looks like Alex Stone on a charge in front of goal. Hooked out by George Crane. He still goes through. Great. Well done, Alex. Kept at it. And that brings the Tattleton team indebted to him. Okay, so it comes out with Seb Hancock. Doesn't last very long. Aidan Christopherson, I think, has got that ball. He keeps keeping on. That's great. Well played, that man. You've got a 4-goaler bearing down on you. You're still at it. Hard luck. Very well tried. Turn around by Seb Hancock. Oh, look at that. Tries to whack it in the air and semi-succeeds. Still got the ball. Have to be very careful not to stand over the ball. Manu knows that, and he comes into contention. He now is within range. Unleashes. That's up in the air. And the goal judge says, no, you didn't pay me enough. It's gone out wide. Okay, so the ball is tonked out there. Benji Davis, a lovely thumping shot all over to the clubhouse, and that sends a flurry of players even into the melee. George Crane, that's not quite what he intended. Oh, and it bounces back, and that's not what Alex Stone intended. There ain't much time left on that clock. In fact, there's nothing left on that clock. But that doesn't mean to say there's not time for these teams to get into the goal-scoring habit, especially the tittle-tattling Tattleton team who know they've got to score. Alex is in front of you. Seb Hancock can see it. He's got the advantage of you. Look at that. He plucks it out of the air, smashes it forward. How did he do that? He's not going to tell us his Polo secrets. Only he and Manu, a few other select players know how to do that. Okay, I think that's Aidan Christopherson. Backhand, straight backhand, down to Catherine Smith. She overrides and overruns it. That's George Crane, I think, there. He's got Seb Hancock right behind him. He's behind you. Look at that lovely backhand. Read perfectly by Benji. Benji, one more hit, he leans out. Sadly, that just sort of bobbled to the right. Somebody didn't tread that dividend, whoever it was. Oh, look at that, it's heading towards goal. Has he got the legs? It's close, but no cigar. One more time, Seb Hancock into action. It's toing and froing here. Up and down, all over the place. Great play, lovely open polo. Smashes it forward. It's going to be in this side back. No, he doesn't. He pulls out of that. Finding more time and space to take it around. On the boards by the picnickers. They can see it at close range. And now, has he got the range? Look at that shot across the goal. Oh, it's across the face of the goal. Nearly. And hit it, Julie has been. So Benji once more. Pushing it forward, Alex. Manu's right with her. Nice play, Alex Stone. That's great, deflected off the ball perfectly with Seb Hancock, and he's a little bit discombobulated there. Nice play, Alex Stone backing him, but puts it right ahead of him, which means that George Crane can react, and react he does. Scuffs it a bit. But they've got that buffer. Remember, they're 2.5 goals in the lead here. So perhaps not as much concern in the ranks of the jet setters. Nonetheless, they know that one more goal could bring Tattleton back into the action. Manu shutting them out, keeping that goal safe. There are no goalkeepers in Polo, of course, because it would be the most dangerous thing imaginable. What a great shot across there. Catherine Smith going, flying out there, tailed and tracked by Seb Hancock. She hits it nicely forward, and that's a good feeling when you hit a ball like that. Here's the bad feeling, you've got Seb Hancock there. Well, what a shame. Seb takes it, turns it around, pushes it all the way along that board. He's got to do something. It's getting terribly late. We do not know how late. And remember, there isn't the 30-second runoff. Now Seb is going all the way on his own. Is he going to manage to take it through? Oh, he's hounded and harried by the Velociraptors of the Jet Set team. But it's turned round again.
How was France? You were there last weekend, right?
Manu to the rescue, and there's a whistle. 25 seconds. Big hit. And it goes in. Well done to Tappleton. That's great. It's players, umpires, and all alike is the end of this.